Imagine, every 40 seconds, a clock ticks and a life is lost to a heart attack. Half of these lives could have been saved if only they didn't ignore the early warning signs. This is the grim reality of heart attacks, or medically termed as myocardial infarctions. Striking with a stealthy, often unexpected ferocity, they can change a life in an instant. They occur when the blood flow to a part of the heart muscle gets blocked, usually due to a blood clot forming on top of a cholesterol plaque inside a coronary artery. Deprived of oxygen, heart muscle begins to die. Permanent damage can occur in minutes, and time becomes a precious commodity that could mean the difference between life and death. It's crucial to understand that there are different types of heart attacks. There's the STEMI, the most dangerous, characterized by a complete blockage. Then, there's the NSTEMI, a partial blockage that's still serious and life-threatening. And lastly, the silent heart attack with mild or no obvious symptoms, often discovered later and extremely dangerous. Yes, it's scary to think that one can have a heart attack without even realizing it. But this is why awareness is key. Recognizing the early signs can be a lifesaver, literally. Heart attacks are more common in men, but they turn out to be deadlier in women. Risk factors include age, smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, chronic stress, and family history. But let's not forget, young people are not immune. The common symptoms are chest pain or pressure, and pain spreading to the left arm, jaw, neck, and back. But there are also early and subtle signs like unusual fatigue, shortness of breath, cold sweat, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, and a feeling of anxiety or impending doom. But what if your body is already warning you and you don't recognize the signs? Stay with us as we delve deeper into this important health concern, because every beat counts. So, what is a heart attack? It's not a bomb that explodes in your heart, but it's equally destructive. A heart attack, also known as myocardial infarction in medical parlance, is a serious medical emergency where the supply of blood to the heart is suddenly blocked, usually by a blood clot. This usually happens when a cholesterol plaque, which has formed inside a coronary artery, ruptures. The body responds by forming a blood clot around the plaque. If this clot completely blocks the artery, it chokes off the oxygen supply to the part of the heart muscle it was supplying. Now picture this. Your body is a bustling city, and your heart is its power plant. The arteries are the highways that deliver vital oxygen and nutrients to keep the power plant running. Imagine if a major highway to the power plant is suddenly blocked. The power plant won't receive its vital supplies, and it will start to fail. That's what happens during a heart attack. The blockage starves the heart muscle of oxygen and nutrients. If this blockage isn't cleared quickly, the part of the heart muscle that's cut off from oxygen begins to die. This is why heart attacks are such critical emergencies. There's a saying in medicine, time equals muscle. The longer the heart muscle is without oxygen, the more damage is done. And if the blockage isn't cleared in time, the damage is irreversible. This is why it's essential to recognize the signs of a heart attack and seek immediate medical attention. In essence, a heart attack is a plumbing problem in the heart's highways. But unlike a typical city's plumbing issue, this one has life-threatening consequences. It's a ticking time bomb in your chest, and the clock starts ticking the moment the artery gets blocked. Without immediate help, your heart muscle starts to die. Remember, in a heart attack, time equals heart muscle. So, the faster you can get treatment, the more heart muscle you can save, and the better your chances of a full recovery. Not all heart attacks announce their arrival. Some come silently, unnoticed until it's too late. The world of heart attacks is not black and white. It's a realm of gray, where each situation is unique. each individual different. There are heart attacks that come with a bang. The ones we commonly think of: chest clutching, severe pain, instant dread. These are usually STEMI, complete blockages that are indeed the most dangerous. But then there's NSTEMI, partial blockages that are still serious and life-threatening. And the most insidious? The silent heart attacks. These can present with mild or no symptoms at all, often discovered only in hindsight during a routine checkup. The absence of obvious signs doesn't make them any less deadly. Quite the contrary. Their stealth can lead to more severe damage because they're often left untreated. Yes, you can have a heart attack without even knowing it. Heart attacks don't discriminate. They strike the young, the old, men, women alike. Just as a storm can hit any shore, a heart attack can strike any heart. It's a silent predator, lurking in the shadows of everyday habits and lifestyle choices. A heart attack doesn't care if you're a marathon runner or a couch potato. It doesn't matter if you are a CEO or a school teacher, a mother or a grandfather. The risk factors are numerous and varied. Age, particularly being over 40 for men and 50 for women, can increase the risk. Smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, and chronic stress are all potential accomplices to this silent killer. Even your family history plays a part in your risk. But it's important to remember, even young people are not immune. Heart attacks can and do happen at any age. So, young or old, your heart can be at risk. Your body speaks to you, whispers warnings. Are you listening? A heart attack often announces its arrival with a series of signs and symptoms. The most common one is chest pain or pressure. This might feel like an elephant sitting on your chest, or it could be a squeezing, burning, or heavy sensation. It often begins in the center of the chest and can spread to your shoulders, arms, neck, jaw, or back. But chest pain isn't the only sign. Pain can radiate, especially to the left arm, but also to the jaw, neck, or back. It's important to remember that heart attack symptoms can be different for everyone. Early and subtle signs are crucial to recognize as well. You might feel unusually tired, even if you haven't exerted yourself. Shortness of breath can occur, even at rest. You might break out in a cold sweat, or feel a sense of nausea or even vomit. Dizziness can strike, and you may feel a sense of anxiety or a feeling of impending doom. These are not just random feelings, but your body's way of telling you that something is seriously wrong. Women's symptoms can often be atypical, which can delay diagnosis. They might experience a sensation of pressure or fullness rather than sharp pain. Symptoms like shortness of breath, nausea, or fatigue can be more prominent. And it's vital to remember that heart attacks in women can be just as deadly as in men. So, what should you do if you notice these signs? Seek immediate medical attention. Don't wait to see if symptoms pass. Every minute matters when it comes to a heart attack. The quicker you get treatment, the better your chances of survival and a full recovery. Remember, ignoring these signs is like inviting disaster. Listen to your body. It's speaking to you, whispering warnings. Don't let those whispers become screams. When a heart attack strikes, every second counts. It's crucial to understand the immediate actions you need to take. If you or someone else begins to experience symptoms, don't wait. Don't drive yourself, and certainly don't ignore it. Your first step should be to call emergency services immediately. While you wait for help to arrive, if you're not allergic, chew an aspirin. This can help prevent further clots from forming. Next, sit down and stay as calm as possible. It's natural for panic to set in, but remember, stress can exacerbate the situation. Remember, time is of the essence. With each passing minute, the heart muscle suffers more damage. It's vital to get medical attention as quickly as possible. And finally, educate those around you about these steps. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it could be the power to save a life. Every minute delay can cause irreversible heart damage. But what if you could stop a heart attack before it even happens? Imagine being able to reduce your risk by over 80%. It's not a magic pill or a secret technique, but simple lifestyle changes and healthy habits. Firstly, quit smoking. It's a no-brainer, but it needs to be said. Smoking is a major risk factor that you can control. Secondly, move more. 30 minutes of exercise a day can make a huge difference. It doesn't have to be a marathon, just get your heart rate up. Next, watch what you eat. Less sugar, less processed food, more vegetables and healthy fats. Your diet is the fuel for your heart. Make sure it's premium quality. Also, keep an eye on your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. Regular checkups can spot issues before they become problems. And finally, manage your stress and get enough sleep. Your heart needs rest too. Prevention isn't just better than cure, it's a lifesaver.